securing a vote in our federal election, and even my concern is also at the provincial level. Currently in this election, we're going to have hand cast ballots, and each ballot and the selection counted, verified by hand, by eyes, by people. The next provincial election here in BC will go to electronic with Dominion voting systems, a tabulator. I'm assuming, my guess is that probably for the next, my guess again, for the next federal election, it'll probably also go that way, electronic, a tabulator. I would like you to try and captivate this audience, maybe give a bit more information about your personal opinion, what your knowledge is, if you've done research or if you haven't. If you have no opinion, that's fine too. But my question is, with that happening now with the switch from hand cast selected with pen on paper to electronic voting and the vulnerabilities that can exist there, I'd like to know a bit about what you personally would do if elected to secure your chances, our rights, which our friends and families have died for, shed their blood, gave their fortune, sacrificed all, that vote would be preserved and enshrined as the ultimate freedom to then gain freedom.
That's an excellent question. So I would have to be honest with you, I would have to research more to find out where we are at in that issue. And of course, we would fight tooth and nail to keep that system, to keep the system that we have right now. So I've been informed by Elections Canada that right now there's no voting system, right? There's no Dominion in Canada for our elections. So we would fight to keep it that way. We would fight to have scrutineers. Like, you can volunteer and come be a scrutineer for us, so you can watch people vote and make sure nothing nefarious is going on. So put your name on my volunteer list. Let's get together. Let's make sure we have a legit election.
I have a thought. You see our 4 pillars: freedom, respect, fairness, responsibility. Which one of those supports the tabulator? Right? So it's easy for us to say, if we were to form a government, or to have a voice and pass a bill that says Dominion can go shop somewhere else.
Do you have any other information or ideas?
What's to add to that? We would stand against that. We would do everything we know how in our power to keep the system the way the system is, to keep that from coming in.
If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind just taking a stab about that, because that's something that I'm actually particularly concerned with as well. So, you know, a little bit about me. I have been watching the elections down south. There is reason to believe that there could have been shenanigans. There maybe wasn't shenanigans. However, the systems that are in place with Dominion, I completely agree. I know. And so some things that we could actually, I don't know if we necessarily will have a say right away on whether or not Dominion's going to happen within the next provincial election. I don't know if we'll have a say right away in terms of the federal election. However, some things that have come from the experience of down south is that they need a live feed, a 24-hour live feed on all tabulating areas. They need a live feed of all tabulations in the moment as well. It's something that is easily done, and it allows transparency for the vote so that we can actually have confidence in that. I'm not saying that Dominion is the best way. I'm not saying that tabulating is the best way. Personally, I still enjoy and can get behind a paper ballot that is tangible in my hand. So, anyways, I hope that answers a little bit of your question. Okay, thank you.